I'm a professional belly passer at Belly Pass TV, and in this video, I'm going to explain how to play one of the most popular Belly Pass variants, Belly Pass Battle Royale. Belly Pass Battle Royale is a variation of Belly Pass, with the main difference being the inclusion of more players at once. These players then slowly get eliminated until there's only one Belly Passer remaining. Because this game is an alteration of Belly Pass, a game which itself is heavily based on Foursquare, knowing the base rules of Belly Pass will be required to watch this video, and any rules not specified in this video can be assumed as the same from standard Belly Pass. The setup. Belly Pass Battle Royale is played with the same squares, boundaries, and thrust zones as standard Belly Pass, only instead of each square being reserved for only one player at a time, Belly Pass Battle Royale is played with 4 to 40 players all at the same time. These players are divided somewhat evenly amongst the squares, and can switch which square they are in between rallies. The players in each square are considered a team during rallies, and are fighting against the players in other squares. There should never be a square without any players until there are less than 4 remaining. The start of a Battle Royale game is announced when the player in Square 4 of a normal Belly Pass match shouts, "Battle Royale!" as all nearby players who want to join will animalistically flock to the court like a stampede of cattle. Gameplay. At the start of a rally, one of the players in Square 4 will toss the belly ball into Square 1. Just like a normal Belly Pass game, players will thrust the ball into one another's squares until an out occurs. During this time, whenever a ball lands in a square, one of the players from that square will catch it and thrust it into another square. The ball can also be passed between players in the same square, so long as it is passed using a legal Belly Pass move and does not bounce. Outs. When any of the criteria for an out in normal Belly Pass is met, such as the ball bouncing twice in a row or the ball bouncing out, the player held most responsible for that out must leave the game entirely. The player responsible is determined by all other players in-game and must be chosen collectively and fairly. If the players cannot decide on one person to get out, it can be chosen by a rock-paper-scissors game between suspected players, or by someone from the suspected square volunteering to get out, or by a full redo of the rally if a majority of players agree that the out is ambiguous. If more people start to get out in a certain square, players from the other squares are still required to move and fill in the space to make the number of players in each team at least somewhat even. Endgame. Once there are only 3 players left in the game, the players occupy squares 4, 3, and 2 and continue playing until one of them is eliminated. When there are only 2 players left, they occupy squares 4 and 1 and have 2 choices on how they want to continue the game. The first option is for the 2 players to shake hands, thereby repopulating Belly Pass civilization, meaning all fallen players are brought back onto the court, essentially restarting the game. The second option is for the players to duel across the squares in one final rally, where the victor wins the game. After someone has won the game, they must have their arm raised by a fallen player, while they are declared winner and then showered with praise by all other fallen players. So that's how to play Belly Pass Battle Royale. Let us know what other Belly Pass variants you want to know the rules to, like Belly Pass Total War or Belly Pass Fight Club. And let us know what your favorite Belly Pass game mode is. See you next time on Belly Pass TV.